Alfie, a bit of a momentous day for you, if that's a good way to say it. You've marked it with a goal against your former club, and it was your 50th appearance for Oxford City. A lot to digest there. So firstly, how was the game?
Yeah, I think for the most part we controlled the game. I think if we'd have got our noses in front in the first half, we could have made it a bit more comfortable. But they come out second half, and I thought they were a different team second half, put us under a bit of pressure, and we done well to get in front. And it's just a shame that we didn't kind of shut up shop a bit and hold on to our lead a little bit longer and kind of kill the game. But listen, they're a good side. I know they've been on a bad run of form. We was at the top of the league for most part of the season. So in the grand scheme of things, a draw ain't the end of the world, and all we've got to do is go and win next week and make sure we secure third.
I think they say the table doesn't lie, which is true, but they are a lot better than the table gives credit for. We know Joe, we know James, you'll know other players as well. They are a good team, and they turned up today, and a point's better than nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have been desperate to come and get a result today. I think they needed to win their last three to stand any chance. When you've been at the top for the most part of the season, to fall out the way they have, they'd have been desperate for a reaction today. But listen, it is what it is. We couldn't get the win today. They'll be disappointed maybe that they didn't get the win in the end. So a draw probably a fair result, and we just need to make sure we win next week and go into the playoffs on a high.
Your goal as well, took it well.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it back, to be honest. I can't really remember it too much. But it's just Zach, being Zach, went on a little run, picked the right pass at the right time, and it's just down to me to put it in the back of the net. I had a great chance at the end of the game the other week and didn't take it, so I had to take the one today. And it's like I say, it was short-lived because we conceded straight after, so it was a bit disappointing in the end. I can't really enjoy the goal as much as I'd have liked to, but we move on to next week now.
You talk about just then about going to Bath and trying to win. Just spoken to Ross. Is the kind of aim on putting the performance in first and the result will follow?
Yeah, Ross has said that a lot lately. When we turn up, when we take care of the performance, the results take care of themselves. Listen, we are where we are for a reason. We're one of the best sides in this league. And Ross was saying in the changing room after, so that's how far this club has come, because we're disappointed to draw against Havant. Havant's one of the bigger sides in this division. They're a full-time team. We're part-time. We're a small club for this division, and we're aiming for the top two, which is hell of an achievement for this club. But we need to make sure we kind of don't end the season disappointed. We need to go all the way now.
You're one of the players that's been along for the ride, if you like. 50 appearances for Oxford City now. We'll have 2 playoff campaigns, a cup run in there. You scored in that game against Fleetwood, actually, in the FA Cup first round. You've had a lot of memories already. Are you surprised that it's just only 50? But you've had a good run already, haven't you?
I'm surprised it is 50, to be honest, because I've been injured for the most part. Luckily, I've managed to have a good spell in the team for the last 6 months. I feel like I had a bad injury at the end of my first season, and I felt like last season my body just couldn't cope coming back from the injury. I feel like I've got into my body's a bit more conditioned now. I'm back up to where I should be. So I'd like to think, if I was to be here next year, obviously Ross will make decisions at the end of the season, I'd like to think there's a hell of a lot more games to add to that 50.
So you're not quite done just there?
No. I love it more now than I have done for the last 8 years, to be honest with you.
Does the club help? Oxford City, you're in Oxford, you live in Oxford. The lads have got such a togetherness in the changing room, win, lose or draw, there's a real good camaraderie in there. Does that affect you? Is that why you say that you've had probably the best stint you've had in 8 years?
Yeah, for sure, I'd say so. All the clubs I've been at throughout my career, any of the successful ones, all bonded off the pitch, all had a real togetherness. There was no bad eggs. And it's the same here. I think if you've got a team who are together off the pitch, everything on the pitch takes care of itself. It's a great club. Do you know what I mean? I think the club deserves more fans down to watch, especially with the football we play and how successful we've been the last couple of years. If we could get more fans through the door and kind of push this club on, it's a great club to be at.
So playoffs, going into it, but we can't think that far ahead, can we? Bath, you've already spoken about that game. I asked this to Ross. I said, what's the mood in the dressing room like after that? Because it was a little bit of a weird one, probably disappointed we didn't win. We played well enough for a point, maybe a fair result on reflection. but also Chelmsford, who are right behind us. There's been no ground gained there. So is it kind of we reset and go again for that last game of the season?
Yeah, I think we got a bit lucky today with Chelmsford dropping points. We just need to, like I said, like Ross has said, we need to take care of the performance, and the result will take care of itself next week. If the aim is to finish third and not have that extra game, it will make a hell of a difference. So I'm sure as long as we apply ourselves right next week, we will finish third, and then it's all to play for in the playoffs. We back ourselves against anyone. As long as we turn up and take care of our own performance, then who knows where it can take us.
Well, Alfie, thank you very much. Congratulations, and see you on Saturday.
Cheers, mate.